This is a Saturday Morning TVLog from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Welcome to another Saturday Morning TVLog, and this time around it's Yogi, brought to us by Hanna-Barbera. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Joel, the Big D to you. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So this week's Saturday Morning TVLog is probably one of the, if not one of the most underrated and probably sort of forgotten Hanna-Barbera tunes out there, Yo Yogi. Originally premiering on NBC in September of 1991, which of course would be the last year NBC would have animated series on there before they went to that TNBC block. This would also be Hanna-Barbera's last show to be produced for the Peacock Network. Anyway, this would be the 7th overall series of Yogi's. Well, it'd be the 5th that have just him, but it'd be a 7th overall if you count Life Olympics and Galaxy Goof Ups, both of which recently aired on NBC. So this actually marked a comeback for Yogi on major network television after being in syndication with his last two series, Yogi's Treasure Hunt, which I have yet to do a Saturday Morning TVLog on that will be coming up in the future, and the 5 days a week run series, The New Yogi Bear Show. Alright, enough said. Well, now then, the show takes place in Jellystone Town. It features Yogi and other popular Hanna-Barbera characters depicted as teenage crime fighters, which sort of in a way is factually similar to a pup named Scooby-Doo, which of course was still on ABC at the time. Of course, Yogi's pal Boo Boo, along with Huckleberry Hound, Snagglepuss, and Cindy Bear are in the group. The gang hang out at Jellystone Mall, owned by Diamond Doggy Daddy, along with Augie Doggy, depicted as his heir to the mall business. Yogi and the gang work an agency called LAUGH, which that stands for Lost and Found, where they act as detectives trying to solve mysteries under the supervision of the mall security guard Officer Smith. Dickie Dastardly, which is a kiddie version of Dick Dastardly, and sidekick Muttley would often cause trouble for Yogi and the crew. The show also introduced a teenage bear named Roxy, who was Cindy's rival and Yogi's competitor, as well as news reporter Chuck Toupee. The characters were never seen at home or school. Some of Yogi's other pals, like Secret Squirrel, Hardy Har Har, and Squiddly Diddly, were also featured as young teens. But other characters are still in their adult form, like Hokey Wolf, who is the mayor of Jellystone Town, and Dingaling, his little pal, as his photographer. Loopy the Loop works at Jellystone Mall's Picnic Basket Food Court. Ant-Man serves as Jellystone Town's superhero. Quick Draw McGraw and Baba Louie were Wild West themed entertainers. Pixie and Dixie lived in the Cheese Cottage, a cheese store owned by Mr. Jinx. Lippy the Lion owns a jewelry store that also sells jam. Pierre Palmas and his pal Soso ran a plant shop called the Pierre Palmas Plant Palace. Snooper is a crime-solving celebrity, while Blabber ran the Crooks and Bookstore. Magilla Gorilla appeared as a teen idol in one episode called Jellystone Jim as Magilla Ice, which of course is a take on Vanilla Ice. Also, Granny Sweet from the Precious Pup cartoon made an appearance in the episode Super Duper Snag. Anyway, now Yo Yogi featured episodes or parts of episodes in 3D with Kellogg's Rice Krispies offering 3D glasses. Generally, the 3D scenes were chase scenes of the variety made famous by Hanna-Barbera in the Scooby-Doo series. At the beginning of the sequences, Yogi would spin his hat atop his head, and that would be a cue to viewers to don their 3D glasses. I didn't know about this, because this was a long time ago when I saw this. Anyway, The show came to an end in December of 1991, but continued in reruns. But on March 1992, in response to the success of their live-action sitcom Saved by the Bell, NBC canceled its entire Saturday morning block of Toons and replaced the Toons with a new block of live-action shows targeting teenagers, in addition to a Saturday morning edition of the Today Show. Now, however, after it was dropped, it would, however, be aired on the Fantastic World of Hanna-Barbera, which unfortunately that didn't get shown its last during the next season. It also got re-aired on TBS, but I didn't have cable though. The first few episodes of the show used digital ink and paint, while the next few episodes used cell animation. Modern voice actors play the voices of certain characters, not only because some of them are teenagers, but due to the deaths of Daws Butler, the original voice of Yogi himself, Mel Blanc, and Paul Frees before this series began. Anyway, the show had 13 episodes produced and aired. Now, if I'm looking through this correctly, episodes 2, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 12 had 2 stories together. Anyway, now also, after it ended, the show came out on videocassette with 3D glasses. However, this has never been released on DVD, not even from the Warner Archive. However, it is available on iTunes as part of the Hanna-Barbera Diamond Collection, and it was formerly part of Boomerang streaming service, since neither that or its big parent channel, Cartoon Network, never showed the show. Well, by showed I mean aired. My apologies. Now let me see here. Now this is going to be a little tough to find our main voices. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we have Greg Burson voicing Yogi, plus Quick Draws, Snagglepuss, Mr. Jinx, Loopy the Loop, Peter Palmas, Lippy the Lion, Officer Smith, and some others. Greg Berg, who, if I'm not mistaken, is well, a big known voice actor. Yes, I thought he was. Who recently voiced Baby Fozzie and Scooter on Muppet Babies, which that happened to have been canceled that year. Well, lent his voice to Huck and some others. And of course, he was also substitute voice for Donatello and Bebop in some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episodes. And he also voiced a big version of the Robot 2XL on the short-lived game show Pick Your Brain with Mark Summers. Now let me see here. Now, Boo Boo, however, was once again still voiced by Don Masick, who was still around, as well as Pixie and Squiddly Diddly, Ant, and of course he once again did Muttley's vocal effects and his snickering. Let's see, Rob Paulsen, who also was a voice actor on TMNT at the time, he voiced several characters, including Dickie Dastardly and several others. Let's see, Kat Susie voices Cindy. Now, of course, at the time, she was already, well, in ways, a well-known voice actress, because, let me see, I'm trying to scroll through here. My apologies, everyone. Of course, Susie had recently voiced Janine on The Real Ghostbusters. And let's see. This is kind of really hard to explain. Alright, well, and at the time she was already voicing Fifi LaFume, Little Sneezer, and several others on Tiny Toon Adventures, and Linka on Captain Planet. And of course, she also was voicing Phil and Lil DeVille on Nickelodeon's Rugrats at the time as well. Now let's see. Yeah. So anyway, and there's lots of other voices, including Charlie Adler. Let's see, Pat Fraley, Pat Harrington Jr., Ari Johnson, Mitzi McCall, Alan Melvin, who once again voices Miguel Gorilla, just like he did on the actual cartoon. There's Henry Pollock II, Ronnie Shell, Hal Smith, Lane Weinrib, Patrick Zimmerman, and the host of others. Oh yeah, and don't forget John Stevenson, who once again voices Doggy Daddy. So that's about it. Let me go ahead and give you a glimpse of the characters. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a promotional picture or something like that, but here's a look at the main core cast of Yogi and his crew. Now, here's another promotional shot with Yogi in the game, plus you'll see the others, including Officer Smith, Dickie, Roxy, and Mudley, plus Augie, who's still in the same shirt as before, and of course, Zero Doggy Day. Now again, only iTunes is the only place I know of that would have Yo Yogi if you're looking for it. So that would be the only spot I can find. But if you try and find anything else, I wish you the best of luck finding it. Because believe me, I haven't seen this show since I was a kid. So anyway, Yo Yogi isn't too bad, but it's been a long time since I last saw the show. But anyway, if you have, if you've ever watched Yo Yogi, let me know what you thought about the show in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And I'll be having a special vid review coming up later on tonight. So anyway, thank you for watching, and if you like this, check out my Saturday Morning TV logs of these other two Yogi shows. In the upper left-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TV log on Yogi's Game from 1973. The upper right-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TV log on Yogi's Space Race from 1978. Or if you want to see or if you'd like to see another bit of key versions of your favorite Hanna-Barbera characters, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see the Saturday Morning TV log I did on a pup named Scooby-Doo a few years back. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the Saturday Morning TV log, then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and next week's Saturday Morning TV log will actually be a special Saturday Morning TV log, and it will be on Schoolhouse Rock. That's right, I'm going to be talking about this show here because it recently had celebrated its 50th anniversary this year. So be on the lookout for a Saturday Morning TV Log special on Schoolhouse Rock next Saturday. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.